Well, hi everybody, and welcome to Row Country Plans. I'm so excited that you are here today to watch my very first planning video on my planning channel. I do have another channel called Row Country. That channel is specifically for Dollar Tree DIYs, crafting, and things of that nature. Today's video here, we are planning in my Happy Planner Mini Biz Babe planner. It is a dashboard layout. I use this specifically for my business. I am a freelance medical biller, and so I need this to keep me straight with my clients. We are going to go ahead and plan for the week of June 29th through July 5th in this planner. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these pages and we'll go ahead and get started. Now I will tell you that it looks like one of my rings did actually damage that right there. And at first I thought I was going to go ahead and cover that up and repunch the paper. But in the end, you're going to find that I decided not to do that. So these are the sticker books that we're going to be pulling from today. And I may also pull a little bit out of these as well, and if I do, I'll let you know. And of course, anytime I'm planning, I do have some white out my straight edge and something to just kind of make sure I don't cut through anything I'm not supposed to. I don't really pre-plan, but I do use the wax paper method to put down my stickers before I actually attach them to my pages. So again, here's a view of the books that we're going to be using for today's video. I'm so excited to be planning for you guys and with you guys. So out of this first book, which is, it's a 3,000 sticker book that I got actually on clearance at Walmart, I'm going to be pulling out these colored boxes. Some of these say today and some of them don't. If you haven't guessed, I am going to go with a red, white, and blue theme, but I'm not going to really go in your face red, white, and blue. I want the colors to speak for themselves, but I'm not going to do a whole lot of decorative in this, especially since this is a week where I'm actually taking the Friday before the July 4th holiday off. But what kicked it off for me really was this sticker right here, and I really love the saying of it. And I wanted to pull it and make sure that I got to use it in the spread. But really finding some navy blue is difficult if you haven't noticed with the Happy Planner stickers. So, you know, I really kind of had to pull from different shades of blue. And I think in the end it turns out okay. I really like that watch the fireworks because I'm hoping that I get to go to a fireworks display this year. I'd really think that I would enjoy doing that with my husband this year. I'm planning to try to talk him into taking me to a fireworks display on Friday the 3rd. And of course, I'm going to put down a sticker for Independence Day or, you know, just the July 4th holiday. I'm also going to pull out of this rainbow sticker book. And that's because it does offer a lot of red stickers that I can use within this spread that's going to allow me to really, as you see there, sort of double up on that sticker, if you will. I also like that checklist that is provided out of that red color scheme within that book. The next book I'm pulling out of is the Planning Essentials or Planner Basics. Planner Basics. And I really like these prioritize and so busy and things of that nature, how it's written out. I like the handwriting of those stickers, and I like to use them every week whenever I am planning in this planner. So as I said, this planner for me is really all about my business. I do a little bit of decor to keep me interested in using my planner, but really this is my meat, if you will, of my business. And so it really does help me to keep myself straight with what I'm doing with my clients and be able to refer back to anything. Should there be any questions, you know, in the future, I can always revert back to my planner. So I went ahead and I just doubled up those stickers. I layered them. I put the red behind and then the quote sticker on top in that red, white, and blue theme. And then I just took my little gel pen and did a little white out at the very bottom of those stickers where the wording was still sort of peeking out at the bottom. Now I'm taking one of the checklists and I'm going to put it along the side there. And that's going to allow me to keep a list of the things that I know that every week, these are things that I definitely need to handle for my client. So again, just doing a little bit of whiteout underneath of that to cover up what it had said there. And while that dries, I'm going to pop over to the other side of my planning page. These are the date sides. Now, what I've decided to do is take these boxes and trim them down. I'm going to show you how I did that here in a moment. But I did go ahead and cover up the dates. In this video, I actually did not read date on top of those boxes, but after the fact, I decided to go ahead and do that. So if you comment down below, please know that I did end up putting on my dates, but I didn't do it for the video. And I think I was just so excited to get the planning done and get the video out that I forgot to do that last step. So for these boxes, they're a little bit too long for my mini size planner. And what I'm doing is just taking my X-Acto knife and trimming down the box and then laying them in a horizontal fashion within the box of the dates. And then I'm actually just relayering what I cut off to make the box whole again. That's a trick that I picked up from another planner, and I really like using that in this this planner size. I really enjoy being able to reuse stickers and do a lot of sticker surgery. That works for me. So again, I said I wanted to get to the fireworks on Friday the 3rd, and then of course the 4th is Independence Day. And nope, it took me 3 times to get that to look right in my mind, but there you go. So that's the beginning of this side of the page. However, at the top of that page on the left-hand side, where it's still blank, is usually where I decide to put some information there. It's usually goals, and I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. In the meantime, I'm coming back to the summer book, and I'm pulling the stickers that look like fireworks, and it's on the paper backing. There is one set of fireworks in a clear sticker, but I really like these on the paper. I think they help to really cover the wording on the boxes that I ended up trimming, because I didn't really want that to say today. I wanted it more to sort of blend in with the rest of the spread. So I just sort of staggered these firework stickers from that summer book down the page as you can see there, and I ended up with them finishing on the 4th of July, which worked out perfect. Like I said, I forgot to put the dates on, and that is something that I did go back and do after the fact. So I really do like so far how this is turning out. It's not an in-your-face red, white, and blue, but it is patriotic enough for me that I think that next week, because I only work 4 days, that I really am going to enjoy referring to this spread as I go. Now, I came into this larger I Heart or I Love Stickers book to find this blue colorful box. I couldn't find one anywhere else. I needed to come in now to the productivity book, because I remember that there was some wording that said today's goal. I use that top box there as a goal, and basically what it is, I'll just tell you, I say to myself, this week I have a goal of working X number of hours for this client, and then at the end of the week, I put the actual number of hours that I spent working for that client. So it helps me to sort of figure out what I expect to make by working for this particular client that I use this planner for. And it helps me to stay on track. It also helps me to remember to check in with that client when I don't have enough work to do for them, so that we can move on to the next thing that I need to do for them. So it's sort of a check and balance for me. But as I said, I really did like that blue playing off the rest of the red and blue on the page, but that box is not large enough to cover that entire little box at the top of the page. So what I decided to do again is a little more sticker surgery. I really like how that red on this box here, or that quote, out of the rainbow book works, but I don't need the quote. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off, and I'm going to do another layering of those boxes. Now you'll see here I'm going to be bringing in some whiteout to white out the top part of that box. It's sort of a peachy color. It definitely does not go with the red, white, and blue theme that we have going on. I went ahead and moved the stickers, or rolled the sticker up a little bit of that firework that was down in the corner, and I'm going to go ahead right here and white out the top of this box. Now I don't typically like to do a lot of whiteout. However, when I can't make the color work, it really does seem to be the best remedy for a situation like that. So I find, for me personally, these Bic roll whiteouts, they work very, very well. And I really like using them because they go down super easy. There's no skipping or anything like that. So like I said, I did go ahead and layer that, and I think it just really kind of ties in with the left side of the spread over there. But I do wind up, you know, the whiteout is just a little too much for me that's peeking out there. And in this summer book, there is this little flag washi that has also some fireworks on it. Now, in hindsight, I really kind of wish that I would have just brought in some different type of washi. But at this point during the planning situation in my mind, I was really wanting to stay within this book to find something to put at the top of those two boxes that I just layered. So I do go ahead and I pull this little flag. And like I said, it does have some fireworks there, and it is kind of cute. But in hindsight, I really wish I would have just gone with something a little more, maybe not as busy. I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below what you think about the layering of this top box on the right-hand side of today's spread. You will not hurt my feelings. I always love getting other people's input. Would you have gone with something just more monochromatic, or would you have pulled that washi tape sort of like I did there? That's what I want to know. So I went back into another book, and I decided that down here where I'm going to lay this sticker, this is a part of the page that I use to notate what I need to prioritize. And I start to cut this, and then I realize I don't need to, because I literally forgot that I had that prioritize sticker that I could use, and it does fit over top of the wording on that box well enough for me. It's not offensive to my eye, and it is going to help me to prioritize what it is that I need to do. So I have a checklist above that is an everyday I have to do X, Y, and Z for this client. But in the box below, it helps me to prioritize. I really sort of have situations where I know that there are things that I definitely have to handle every week, but I do check in with my client, and then we kind of decide, okay, this week we're going to focus more on this, but we are also going to get everything else done as well. So that's what the prioritization box helps me do from week to week, because that always changes. Now, coming back into the rainbow book, I do want to put another checklist down at the bottom. And I believe that says be productive is the little sticker that I decided to put down. There had been a larger one. I went back into my planner basics book and got the smaller sticker to use. And now I'm just going to cut this flag or checklist down to just have 4 little checklists for the week. And what this part of the planning or the planner is for me is what I call my curveball. So let's say every week I got to do X, Y, and Z. And then every week I also need to figure out what the prioritization of X, Y, and Z is going to be. But then the client comes to me and goes, oh my God, I forgot, we have a deadline, you know, etc., etc. I need you to handle that. And then also handle X, Y, and Z and prioritize it all. So that's what that's for. Okay, guys, I'm just going to put this back inside my planner, back on the rings, and that's what that looks like. I do want to thank you for coming in today and watching my Patriotic plan with me for June 29th through July 5th. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.